Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to our Scout Selections here for Tuesday, November 2nd. Before getting today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We had a nice winner with the Thunder team total under 99.5 at minus 110 on Bet Online. Thunder really are just a terrible basketball team. Fell apart down the stretch in the fourth quarter as they blew a decent lead, but finished with a 94, so we picked up a nice winner there. Look for another winner here on Tuesday. And for the play of the day, there was one basketball game that I liked. However, on the overnight when I was going to make my video, the books, whichever one I really looked at, locked up the total and opened it up about 3 points lower than it was originally. So I didn't want to chase. I didn't like the fact that I missed out on a decent amount of value. So I decided to skip it and go elsewhere. So for that reason, we're going to be looking at baseball for Game 6 of the World Series between the Braves and the Astros, taking place at around 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the play of the day, we like the Astros money line at minus 120 on BetMGM. Time recording of 10:10 a.m. Eastern Time. Coverage is why I like the Astros in the spot. First of all, simply shopping around minus 120 is a great price. You can find minus 130 basically everywhere else. FanDuel, DraftKings, etc. all have minus 130, but BetMGM has minus 120, so I'll save those 10 cents and take those 10 cents to the bank. But main reason why I like Houston is the pitching matchup. Max Fried is on the mound for Atlanta, and he was great for about a month, including the start against the Brewers in the first round. However, last two starts, Fried has fallen back to earth and then some. 9 and 2/3 innings pitched, 11 earned runs. Pitched game 2 of this series, 5 innings, 6 runs. So he already struggled once in Minute Maid, and I do think he's going to struggle in this spot once again because Houston was phenomenal against lefties all season long. The Astros had the highest OPS in the league against left-handed pitching. So I do think you're going to see the Astros get to Fried early, and I do think Atlanta will be trailing after the first couple of innings, which should set up a pretty favorable spot for Houston to win this game overall. But looking at the pitcher for Houston, you have Luis Garcia, who has been pitching pretty well lately. Last two starts in 9 and 1/3 innings pitched, 1 run. Now, I will admit one of those starts was definitely better than the other one against the Red Sox, 5 and 2/3, 1 hit, no runs. Pitched earlier in this series when 3 and 2/3 only gave up 1 run. He did end up giving up 3 hits and 4 walks, so the Braves did have a decent amount of guys on base. But I do think Garcia will pitch a lot better at home as opposed to on the road. And you're looking at a situation where he's on short rest. I do think Houston will probably give him 3 innings before going over to the bullpen. And Houston's bullpen has been pretty sturdy so far in this series. So I do have faith that Houston will be able to piece together about 6 innings of work from the bullpen. But as a whole, you also have to wonder if the nerves are getting to Atlanta. Pretty inexperienced team overall in terms of playoff success. They were up 3-1. They were up 4-0 in the first inning of Game 5 at home and completely fell apart. I am kind of curious if that's going to snowball. And if Houston, the experienced team that's won championships before, is going to just put the pedal to the metal, put the pressure on Atlanta, and watch Atlanta fold potentially, as we might end up seeing a Game 7. And personally, I think we're going to see a Game 7. I think Houston will get out to a fast start. I think Atlanta will look a little bit, let's just say, tight. And I do think you're going to see the Astros get the job done here on Tuesday night. So play that once again here for Tuesday, November 2nd is going to be on the Astros money line at minus 120 on BetMGM. Bye, everyone.